I need to be considered important. Not just important, but essential. I want you to feel like without me, your world would fall apart. And to make that happen, sometimes I have to make your world fall apart first on purpose. I live in a neat housing complex, the kind of neighborhood where if even one cat goes missing, the whole district knows. But life isn't always that easy. A new neighborhood coordinator showed up. His name was Mr. Batista. He was genuinely sincere, the type who helps people just because, without needing applause. Because of him, people started calling me Les. They preferred asking Mr. Batista. I felt pushed aside. I felt transparent again. And I hated that. I needed a bigger stage to prove I was better than Mr. Batista. I started arranging a more complicated plan. I began studying when Mr. Batista's patrol schedule was, when he let his guard down. I wanted to stage a robbery simulation at Mrs. Julia's house. Mrs. Julia is the richest widow and the most outspoken one in the neighborhood. If I managed to catch the thief while Mr. Batista was on duty, everyone would know who was truly competent here. It was ridiculous. I was going to take Mrs. Julia's valuable necklace and return it after a few days, so I'd look like a detective working alone and hand the necklace back to her myself. I prepared everything. I'd already bought a black mask, dark clothes, and I'd even determined my escape route. I was obsessed with the neatness of this plan. I didn't want a single micron of error. I checked the neighborhood CCTV. I searched for blind spots. I even practiced running inside my house so my breathing wouldn't be heard during the act. But that night, everything fell apart. I was already ready behind the bushes of Mrs. Julia's house. Suddenly, I saw a real shadow climbing into Mrs. Julia's window. At first, I thought, wow, this is insane. My plan got beaten by a real thief? But on the other hand, my validation-hungry brain thought, this is a golden opportunity. I'm going to catch a real thief. But when I saw the thief carrying a machete, my courage shrank. I saw the thief threatening Mrs. Julia in the living room. I grabbed a big flower vase, and without thinking long, I smashed the back of his head. Thud, he fell. Mrs. Julia screamed hysterically. The neighbors started coming. Mr. Batista arrived first. When the neighbors came in, they saw me holding the unconscious thief's hands. Mrs. Julia hugged me while crying. Mr. Batista could only stand there, his face confused and utterly defeated.